Hey everybody, David Steenkamp here. In this video, I want to go over the settings general section. So like I said in the last video, I'm just going to go through every little section here, section by section, and just explain a little bit about each item in it, or I might just pick and choose and only explain the items that I think actually matter. So, okay, so settings general, that's where we are right now. Site title, this is what's going to be in the very top tab up here. This is huge for SEO. You want something catchy or you just want your business name to go there. The nice thing about WordPress is it also gives you a tagline. So that's sort of like a secondary title, if you will. So Totally Awesome 12. I don't even know what I'm going to do with this fake site yet. Let's say we're going to make it sell stuff. So selling trinkets since 1968. There. Take the exclamation off that one. Leave it here. Okay, so you can also have a tagline. So, you don't want it to be too wordy. I wouldn't say more than like 5 to 8 words or so in there. But that 8 might even be stretching it a little bit. Totally up to you. WordPress URL, site address URL. You don't really need to worry about these. If you've already been able to install it successfully up to this point, this is mainly for when you want to move your site to another host or to another directory within your FTP, but that's a whole other story that we're not going to get into. This is where you can change your main email address that is used for the WordPress site. This ties in with lots of different plugins, etc. So if you ever need to change the main core email address, this is where you do it. Membership, if you want anybody to register on your websites so that they can comment or do any kind of other membership registration, that's where you can choose the option that anyone can register. Okay, new user default role. This is when you create a new user, or they create themselves, depending on what you're using. This is the role that they get. So subscriber is the lowest of the low. They can do practically nothing. So I think they can they post? I think they can post, but that's about it. Or they can comment maybe as well. So I got to brush up on that. I will in a later video. But there are also other ones: contributor, author, editor, administrator. I've never met anyone that needs to do anything more than subscriber. Time zone. This is an important one. This is one you got to change every time. So for me, my time zone, closest one is Vancouver, British Columbia. So I'm just going to choose under the Canada option, Vancouver. Okay, so and then it gives you an idea of what the time is right here, right? It says UTC time is 3:01 tomorrow. So yeah, we'll figure that out in just a second here after I save. You can choose your date format. I prefer the one that's by default, and I also prefer the time one by default. Personally, you can customize these if you know your PHP skills. You can customize both the date and the time. You can choose what day of the week your week starts on. Pretty much the only thing I change in here: site title, tagline, and the time zone. Then I'm done. Oh yeah, and when you install a new WordPress website, you'll get an email like this saying your new website has been successfully set up, depending on what you use for your email address here. So I'm just going to press Save Changes. And now you can see here, local time is 20:05:26, so that's 8:05 p.m. And that's what my computer time is as well. So all good. So that's the settings general. Okay, closing this out and moving right on. Thanks a lot.